Chronicles here. Boy, oh boy. This must be my season for disappointments. I am driving back from Maryland, Columbia, Maryland. I went to the Capitol Jazz Festival. I didn't see anything though. I left yesterday, which was on a Friday, and I am returning today, which is Saturday. I'm not going to go into no long story, which really I should, right? But I would say that although I never really knew why, I know why now. Why do I do everything pretty much by myself? It's a question, but it's going to follow up by an explanation. Now I know why I do things by myself. Because people, men, women, in my life, because I can only speak for myself, there are some people in my life that absolutely know me. They know my temperament. They know what I like. They know what I don't like. They may know my favorite color. They may know that I'm a pescatarian. They may know the type of men that I like. And then there's those people that think they know me. They think based on maybe because we went to junior high school together or high school together, or we've known each other for lots of years. It doesn't mean they know me because we have history. And the history is not comprised of different events that we've done. The fact that you know somebody since junior high school says just that. Then there's those people who think they know you based on how you look. And those people will probably be the most dangerous because they don't have anything other than maybe social media, what someone told them, what they know about me through someone else. So, when taking a trip, when going someplace, because this has happened to me several times, when you think you know someone, the disappointment just rolls in. It rolls in at an unbelievable speed, and the timing, which everything always happens for a reason, but the timing is not going to always be convenient, put it that way. So one of the things that I'm glad about myself is that you remember when your parent would tell you, always take mad money? Yeah. You should always have mad money. At least enough to get your ass home from wherever you are. So, I had mad money, of course, and things weren't working out the way I felt that they should have, because my thing is, you go with someone, you come back with them. Especially, something that I learned as a kid as well. When you go to the movies with your friend, something can happen. I don't care. You all left together, y'all come back together. As an adult, it's not as tight. It's not a mandatory thing. So if things are not going the way you think they should go, then you have options. You can leave. probably fall under what you think, excuse me, what bullying is. You're not going to yell at me and tell me that I said something that I didn't say. Now, people hear what they want to hear also. Now, if I got a hotel room, I never expressed to you that I canceled it. You should assume that I kept it. You just think I was going to lose my money? Just like throw my money away? It's possible. Because I threw away some money for this event. But if you don't know someone that well, why would you want to stay in their home when you have a hotel room already paid for? So, anyway. The bullying thing. The person was a bully back then, back in the day. And they're still a bully. Not everybody works on themselves and, have a mentor of some sort where they can help them, figure out like who you are, like what are your assets, what are your liabilities, what are the things that you should work on to be a better person. Not all of us have that. I've had that. And so I've been able to get to the bottom of some issues that I've had with myself in dealing with all kinds of issues. Family, friends, work, career. And, someone called me a thief not too long ago. And I'm like, okay, you're going to call me a thief based on what? A skirt? A person would think that I would come to their home. It was almost like that I premeditated, or am I kleptomaniac? What did I fall into for them to tell me or say that I am a thief? Now, telling me that I'm a liar falls under the same category, because if I say to you, I'm staying with you, because I know that I asked the question because I had no intentions of staying with anyone, because I had a hotel room. Now, mind you, the person thought that the hotel room that I had wasn't up to her standard. And I figured, look, I was only going to sleep there. I wasn't going to spend a whole bunch of money just to sleep. So I got a extended stay. It wasn't Hilton or Marriott or Spring Hill Suites, Fairfield, but it fell into the category that I was willing to spend for a weekend that I was only going to be sleeping. As long as the bed was comfortable, it was clean, I was good. So the person said, no, I'm not going to stay there because they have bed bugs. Okay, thanks for sharing. And you've been to that one and know for sure that it does? I just took it with a grain of salt and I went there and it was fine. And however, so this person, drives an expensive car. I remember asking her, how do you make money? And she said how she made it. And I said that I was interested in participating in this. She says, oh, you need 100,000 to start. I said, okay. So that's out of my league. Now, I forgot what it was called, but when you're joking with someone, but it's joking about them in a kind of funny way. And I said something like, she Big Willie. And the person said they were offended by that statement. And I'm like, but you are. You do everything big. Every time she talks about something that she does, she puts the dollar amount on what it cost her. So what does that say? I mean, why do you feel this necessary to always put a dollar amount on something that you've done? I don't know. I don't think I do that, because it doesn't matter if I spent the money. First of all, it's already spent. But in any event, she does that. Now, I don't know what and why she felt offended when she does everything in a big way. I didn't really think it was a bad statement. It's the truth. But anyway. So I left, because one of the other things that we have to do, we have to be with people that match our energy. You cannot be with someone that doesn't match your energy. Why are you going to call me a liar because I said something that I know I didn't say? Or maybe it was the way that I said it, you thought that I was asking you, can I stay with you? Why would I ask you, can I stay with you, when I have a place to stay? It doesn't make sense to me. What are you thinking? That I'm just supposed to stay with you? No. So I was called a liar because, but then you're going to bully me. You're going to call me up and bully me. Yeah. So I did the unthinkable, and I hung up the phone on her, which is not really something I do. I have hung up on the phone with people in the past. Years. It's been years since I've hung up on someone, and I hung up on a friend of mine. We talked about it, and she told me that I could never do that again, and I believe her. People have hung up on me, and that was it. I don't care how long I've known you, and whatever the situation was and why you hung up on me. You don't have to worry about it. How I felt about you, the relationship that we had, I would think that hanging up says you just don't want to talk anymore. I don't really think it's the worst thing in the world. I don't really think so. But my alarm goes off every half hour. So, but anyway, I didn't get to go to the jazz festival. Now, one of the things that I didn't realize, but I thought, because based on how the festival is set up for people that have this on the lawn, is that you bring your own chair, your umbrella, whatever, and your coolers. It's a it's a 2-people trip. It's a 2-people event. You should have someone with you just in case you want to leave and they can be there. And we came together. I'm thinking that we were going to, do things together. But then that person had family. So she had a base there. Any event, it didn't go over very well. And so you have to take your time with people. You can't be going on trips with strangers. Although I've done it. When I traveled back in the day with these groups, and they had people they wanted to put in a double room, in a room with two people. I've been in rooms with people that I didn't know, and it was fine. We had a great time. I don't know. I guess I'm just getting too old, and maybe I just don't have the patience. I don't know. But that's that. That is done. Over with. So, like I always say, if you do the right thing for the right reason and at the right time, your bases are covered and you're good. If I knew, like in my heart, I can tell you if I did something wrong or if I did something, and I did. I hung up the phone on her, which I was done. First of all, you're not yelling at me. I don't know who the hell you think you are